We must be protected. What must be protected? What? Big what? Whoop. The mornings were getting a little chilly, and brilliant sunlight bathed the town. Its permeating warmth was even better than a futon. Maybe it had been colder this year than normal, because Ichimonji started grumbling about things being back to normal. The cherry trees were in full bloom, and it was the flower viewing season. Perhaps even the Balboa Empire was moved by the blossoms, as there had been no signs of a new attack. I had integrated seamlessly into the class and was on my way to school once more.
Verily, is it a pleasant day?
Yeah, I mean, it's getting colder at night, though. Yeah, it'll be a while before we can pack up winter futons. Now, what? I don't know what I just said. I don't know what I just read.
'Tis nearly time to change my... 'Tis nearly time to change my winter sleeping bag as well. Though reluctant I am to part with it, it is snuggly warmness.
Yeah, the spring sunlight does that job well enough. I'm always afraid you'll fall asleep at the table, though.
Appalled am I. My appetite is my appetite is something to behold. 'Tis true, but I am not so far gone that I will sleep after my meal.
It doesn't look that way to me.
My liege is mistaken. As you plainly see, I am unwavering in my ninja dedicate. Hey, what is that?
Jack had leaned back in his chair and puffed out his chest as he spoke of his dedication. But the shift in posture brought something else into his line of sight.
Do you see all these people gathered there? Are they having some kind of party?
It's the flower viewing. Don't you see the cherry blossoms out there? People gather around to see them. And it's, something you do here once you like watching sunsets.
Oh my dear. Be this the famous Nippon Hanami I have heard so much about?
I mean, there are cherry blossom trees where you come from, aren't there? I mean, it's not that surprising, is it?
'Tis different to behold them in their homeland. This was one of my reasons for coming to Nippon.
My liege.
Prithee? Prithee?
My liege, prithee hear my proposal. Let me stop you just right there, alright? I got no time for prithies, alright? I have no intention of going flower viewing or any prithies.
But wherefore? A Japanese must always participate in flower viewing, mustn't they?
I have no intention of going out in that uproar. All those people, God, and I have no money for festivities anyways, alright? Prithee yourself. Go prithee yourself.
My liege is frugal as always.
Yeah, we just don't have the cash for it. I'm already in dire straits, from that pudding fiasco.
Well, we shall make the impossible possible. I believe in you, my liege. My liege! My liege! I must go flower viewing. The mountains of Sakuramochi, they call me.
Oh God, is that what you're after?
And verily, I wish to raise the roof.
You can't do that. You can have one Sakuramochi, okay? Maybe.
This is unacceptable. I wish to experience the true atmosphere. I wish to participate in the roar.
Well, that's just too bad. I mean, you need a large group to do flower viewing properly anyways.
Invite the neighbors, maybe.
I mean, I'm sure they're busy. I mean, they seem a bit busy lately, and we don't want to interrupt their work. And besides, I have, my own patrolling to do, and, I can't just, just stay out late, doing stuff. Oh, quit whining at me. Just accept that, it's a wash this year, okay? Maybe next year, if we can get our shit together, maybe get a couple extra dollars coming in, maybe you can get a job. That would be a fucking help. You trying that? Getting a fucking job? And then maybe you can have all the fucking Sakura whatevers you want.
Flower viewing. Sekiromochi, moon viewing, wine, necktie hairbands.
What? I think he had some things not related to flower viewing mixed up in there, but I wasn't about to risk interrupting him. I knew it was customary, but I wasn't about to participate in any festival, least of all flower viewing. The Balbora Empire might have been lulled into submission by the inviting spring sunlight for now, but I had no idea when they might strike. I couldn't let my guard down. I mean, during times of peace, we must be especially alert. Those are the rules. All right. Anyway, we've decided to go flower viewing for our out-of-class get-together. You're shitting me. After class was over, I listened in on the homeroom class meeting. I was making my preparations for our nightly patrol, but the words stuck in my ear. Standing at the podium were Ichimonji and Kazumi. The class representative was out that day, so they were filling in.
Yamato-kun, you should come flower viewing with us. I mean, it sounds, really fun.
Oh, fuck.
But it's an out-of-class get-together. I mean, we all have to go together and have lots of, fun.
Fuck.
Why do you keep saying fuck?
It's 'cause I'm real busy. I mean, if it's not mandatory, I'm afraid I'm just real busy at the moment. I'm just not gonna be able to go.
But, it won't be fun if everyone's not there. I mean, we have to go together.
It's just, I just don't have the time, like, damn. I mean, I wish, but I mean, you guys should definitely go anyways.
But I want you to come, Yamato-kun. I want you to appreciate it.
I know, me too. I just can't. Haruna, calm down. I mean, I've got a plan to deal with Yuki. To deal with me? What the fuck does that mean? I knew you would try to weasel your way out of this. You always worm your way out of everything. Claim you've got classified business to do or whatever. That's because I have classified business to do or whatever. Seriously, what are you up to? Is there some secret you're keeping from us? Yep. Doesn't matter, whatever you call it.
But I think Yuki-san is a busy person. We shouldn't force him if he doesn't want to.
Yeah, that's right. I see Kazumi understands me, unlike some people. But what could it possibly be? I mean, you must have a reason for avoiding a class get-together.
Maybe he has a part-time job, or, oh, Yuki-san, it must be so hard on you.
You've got it hard too, Rin. I mean, if your job comes first, it's okay to say so. It's not like we'd take you away from that. It's just none of your business, and you should just mind it. I mean, your business. Just tell me already.
Sayaka-chan, please, calm down.
Don't worry, I'm calm. I've just thrown out of the pretense of smiling so it won't look like I'm silently seething. I totally get that. Yuki, this is... This time, you are not disappearing on us. What? What are you gonna do? I told you, I'm busy. I don't care. I've arranged things especially so you have to come. Her lips curled up into a wicked smile. Kazumi hung her head apologetically, if Ichimonji pointed a decisive finger at my chest. Well, because you will be coordinating the party. What? You've got to get involved in class activities sometime. Got it? I have already integrated successfully into your society. I have no need for further integration. Thank you very much. I don't know what you're talking about, and I will have no part of it. I can't believe you're serious.
Yamato-kun, you're gonna be our party coordinator? Yeah.
Nope, I haven't agreed to that. I am observing my right to decline. Fuck that shit. Then let's put it to a vote. All those in favor of making Yuki trip coordinator, raise your hand.
That's 30 to 11. That's 30 in favor.
Motion carries. Any rebuttal? Appealing to the majority. How cowardly.
If Yuki-san doesn't want to go, I could take his...
No, you... God, thank you very much, Rin, but no. Yuki has to take responsibility sometime. Anyway, it's all decided. As coordinator, I hope you'll plan a wonderful outing for us. Fuck. I mean, but is a flower viewing really suitable for a class get-together? I mean, let's just speak to each other and, here in the classroom. Isn't that more engaging or something? Isn't that better for class involvement? I would like to go... Wow, that's not a female voice. It is now. I would like to go flower viewing. It would be fun to go with everyone.
I would like to. Me too. It sounds really nice.
Hey, really? I think it might be easier just to hang out, man.
You boys have no taste.
I mean, like, I care. I mean, going out with the class is just like a big pain, man.
God, that, the sound of that, I thought something actually happened in my room. That just freaked me the fuck out. I don't know what it was. A blowpipe dart. That's what it was. A blowpipe dart just hit me in the neck. A blowpipe dart. A blowpipe. Nope. Still no. A blowpipe dart came flying out of the student. Jesus Christ, can I not read? A blowpipe dart came flying out at the student who dared to speak out against the flower viewing idea. The dart struck him in his neck and slumped. Wow. The dart. No. Jesus, what is wrong with me? The dart struck him in the neck. He slumped over his desk and started snoring. I could sense Jack's presence nearby, but I didn't try to locate him. Well, since there are no objections, let's make it official. No, wait, I'm not finished talking yet. You'll do a wonderful job as coordinator, Yuki. Don't forget to get in touch with everyone. Do the shopping, choose the place to... Ichimonji, I have not agreed to... That's it for today. I don't see... I don't know when the class rep will be back, so I hope someone else will step up next time.
Thank you all for listening.
They returned to their seats amidst the applause of the others, and everyone got ready to go home. With my role as coordinator secured, my head was still spinning from the unexpected turn of events. Now, in addition to my patrols, I'd have to set aside some time for school affairs. Now that it was officially decided, I couldn't rescind my role as coordinator without creating discord. After all the trouble I had gone through to blend in, I couldn't let problems start now. Fuck.
It sounds like you're the coordinator now.
Yeah, seems that way. I wanted to avoid it, if at all fucking possible, but I suppose I've got to see it through now, don't I?
If you need any help, let me know. It must be hard if you've never done it before.
Yeah, I'll definitely consider you that. Yes, I just need to plan how to make it all go smoothly. New problems were falling on me from all directions. I'd have to do my best as coordinator. I'd make sure the trip was a success, then resume my patrols as usual. What could possibly go wrong? What indeed? And so began my busy double life. Aren't you already living a double life? Well, I suppose you're only living like 1.5 lives. Which part is the half? Anyways, on one hand, I had to remain on alert for Balboa invaders. On the other, I had to prepare the get-together. It was 3 days later, after class, when...
Yamato-kun, are you getting the preparations, done?
Yeah, I mean, of course. I mean, I intend to make this mission a complete success. Mission? Oh God, what have I done? There is nothing to be worried about. I'm taking this very seriously. Look, I've drawn up a plan for the day in question.
Is this a map, of the area by the river?
So what's with all these arrows you drew on it? My preliminary investigations have revealed that that location is prime importance for flower viewing. Well, I suppose that's true. Thus, the locations must be secured in the quickest and most expedient manner possible. I am drafting a plan of battle that will ensure our victory. Okay. Luckily, our class has a high ratio of male students. Their lack of training may be a problem, but that can be easily fixed if we begin now.
That seems a bit, militaristic?
School events have much in common with military tactics, as it turns out. Oh God, no! This is all wrong. Do you want the newspapers to report a bloodbath at the riverbed?
I think, you can probably just send, someone in early to save our spot.
Aha! Yes, of course. I suppose I've got to. Wow, I got too caught up in the idea of doing things as a group. Yuki, you've never been flower viewing before, have you? Why would you think that? Why? Why didn't you say so earlier? I did try to refuse. I mean, I was pretty subtle about it, so maybe you didn't catch like sort of the subtleties of my refusal.
Excuse me, I hope you don't mind my butting in, Yamato-kun, but, maybe I could help you out. I did offer, before, and you said that you would consider, my help, but, I mean, it's been 3 days, and I haven't got a phone call, or, a text message, or, even a note on my locker.
Wow, actually, that would be really nice. I'm a little scared of what might happen at this rate. But for a moment, I considered my options. It was true that I wanted Haruna's help, but I didn't want her around. Not at all. No, but I didn't want her to go out of her way for me. Just let her help you already. I mean, you want your mission to be a success, right?
Please, let me help. I want to have a nice day of flower viewing too.
Thank you. You'll help me then?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Haruna. I'm leaving him in your hands then.
Sure.
Ugh. Well, with that taken care of, Ichimonji fucked off, leaving Haruna and I alone in the classroom. Is there something wrong, Haruna? It was quiet, with just the two of us. Haruna said nothing, and watched me softly through the corners of her eyes. There was something uncomfortable about it. I decided to speak up, if only to break the silence. So, yeah, thanks for offering to help me. I might have been, a little over my head.
Oh, yeah, sure. No problem.
Haruna bobbed her head at me, looking relieved. I'm sorry, for the short notice, but could you give me some notice on some advice, sorry, on how to get started.
Well, first, we need to choose people to do things, like pick up trash and do the shopping. And then we make a list of everything we need.
The day went by with Haruna helping me through all the preparations.